What's up, y'all? Man, I better not be getting no poor connection in my job today. But hey, what's good? What's going on? Big Game James here. Thought I'd jump on here right quick. I'm at the job. You see it. CPR, cell phone repair. Big Game James. Remember, I told you, if you in the Columbus, Ohio area and you need a phone, man, I'm telling you, I'll be selling these phones like straight hotcakes, man. Like for real. I'll be slinging these phones. I got every phone that you for real need. So if you're in the Columbus, Ohio area, come holler at me because I got them phones all day on deck at my store. You know what I mean? But I just jumped on here right quick because I bet you a customer is going to try to come as soon as I start talking. So let me get this out briefly. Shout out to everybody what's out there. What's goody? Oh, yeah, my best friend, Eastside Harold. You know you love the Cowboys. I know you do, but hey, I love you too, Eastside. But look, let me check this out. I ain't worried about you daggone Texans. I'm worried about these Cowboys. We got these Jets this week. Yeah, they're 0-4. Yeah, they're hot waste garbage. The offensive line is trash, but they are getting Sam Darnold back this week. He's better than Falk. That quarterback was terrible. They got Le'Veon Bell. He's still a good back, even though he's only averaging like 2.9 yards a carry. The offensive line is not good. They're missing C.J. Mosley, who's a big player that they need. Offensive line is in flux. So this should be a walk-away victory. But we know how our Cowboys play. Sometimes we play down to the level of the competition. It's going to be in New York, so they're going to be going a million. They're going to be on 1,000 trying to, do the upset. I don't think it's happening. But one thing we do need to do, no complacency. We need to cut that out. Don't look ahead to them Eagles. Don't look past the Jets, even though we know they're not a good team. Don't look past them. Handle your business. Stop playing these games. I've been seeing a lot of things going around. Law Nation, my dog Law Nation just posted a video. Are we soft? I just had my guy, Michael Petty. Shout out to you, Michael Petty. He asked the question itself, are we soft? I don't think we're soft. I don't think we're a soft team. But one thing I don't think teams give us that ultimate respect, though. I think when they come in to play us, they think, man, they got a lot of talent. They got a Zeke, they got a Amari Cooper, they got a lot of talent. But we can beat them. We just stay true to our game, do what we need to do, and scheme us right, and we can beat them. And I think teams just come in there not afraid of us. I mean, you saw the Green Bay Packers. They weren't scared of us. They weren't fearing us. And I just don't think teams, when they play us, are like, ooh, we got Jason Garrett and company this week. Let's make sure we coach a really good game. I just don't think they'd be saying that, but maybe they do. But that's just my personal opinion on it. But a little bit on the injury front, we'll talk more maybe tonight or tomorrow. Injury front, Leo Collins is out. Tyron Smith was still out. I don't think neither one of them practiced. So you had Brandon Knight and Cam Fleming both starting at the tackles. I don't have no problem with the Brandon Knight, but please, if Cam Fleming starts struggling, give him some help. Slide some protection his way. Don't just sit there and leave this man on an island because he's suspect. But I really liked how that young right tackle looked, Brandon Knight. So shout out to how he did. This should be a bounce back game. I said we're going to win 28-17, but we weren't going to pull away until after halftime because I feel like the Jets are just going to be on 1,000 and they might just play good. But at the end of the day, we need to handle our business and stop playing these games. Okay. But as I said before, I don't think we're a soft team, but I just feel like we ain't super dogs. And the reason why I say we ain't super dogs because we're too unpredictable. Even Cowboys fans, let's keep it real. Even going into this game against the Jets, we're in our mind telling ourselves, man, we should blow these boys out. But your heart is saying, I don't know how we're going to play because we unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? And that's the problem with our team. Too many times do we think we should just go in there and cakewalk these dudes, and it don't happen. We either struggle a little bit, and then, even in that Miami game, if we didn't have that big fumble, they were taking the lead right before halftime. You feel me? Even though we blew them out in the second half, had our good adjustments, and I'm not saying, but Miami plays hard. I don't know what kind of New York Jet team we're going to see, but I just know that crowd is the Cowboys. We get everybody's best game, and that's what people need to understand. The Cowboys need to understand that. Everybody plays us better than they play anybody else. The Jets go play somebody else, they could play some poo team. They're going to play regular, but they know it's the Cowboys. We're coming to town. They like nothing better than to beat us so they can be in the national news. You feel me? Everybody wants to beat us because we're gonna put you in the news if you beat us because we're the Cowboys. Either you love us or you hate us. But like Michael Irvin said, you either love us or you hate us, but you will tune in and turn in to the Cowboys. I mean, that's what it is. So the Cowboys got to bring their A game. I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the Jets. I don't care if it's the Shanghai Tigers. Cowboys got to bring it and bring it tough. DeMarcus Lawrence, I still love you, dog. We need some more, but I know he's ailing a little bit. This should be a game. Philadelphia had 10 sacks. I know the quarterback is not the mobilest, and he's not a Darnold. Darnold has more mobility, has a better arm. He's a better quarterback. So obviously, I don't think we're getting a 10-sack game, but this still needs to be a game where we're creating a lot of pressure on him. We're still shutting down Le'Veon Bell. Le'Veon Bell ain't had no kind of good game, and let's not let him have it against us. You feel me? That's what I see. The problem is with us at times that we'll play a team. Le'Veon Bell ain't did nothing all year, just like Aaron Jones. Last two games, a total of 40 yards, didn't do nothing in them games. He comes against us, and then he has a career day. You feel me? So I don't want that happening when we play these Jets. Le'Veon Bell is an all-world back, but he ain't did nothing this year. So this Sunday ain't the game that he needs to be getting off to 100 yards and 2 touchdowns or anything like that. You feel me? So Cowboys, please bring your A game. Don't play around with these dudes. Smash them, and then let's get out of there, hopefully injury-free, and get ready for this, hopefully, this showdown for the East with these Eagles, and then we ride on into the bye. I'd love to be 5-2 in the bye, get healthy, and then get that stretch run. So I'm just going to continue to preach positivity. I'm just going to continue to preach love and happiness. But deep inside, we are unpredictable. And that's what it is with the Cowboys. And that's what us fans and media think alike. We all know, yeah, we should smash this team. We should dominate this team. But guess what? We're unpredictable. And that's what I don't like. You feel me? Let me see what y'all saying right here. Hey, and what's up, everybody? Stephen Arthur, Eric Jones, and you know, Eastside, I love you. Ty Jefferson, Jay Outlaw Perez, what's up with you, dog? That Boo thing? Yeah, that's Boo thing. Yeah, so like I said, I just want to give a shout out to everybody. Like I said, Eastside Hero, you might be a Texan fan, but you a down low Cowboys fan, just like most of y'all. I got another down low Cowboy fan. His name is Fred Yates, not with the I, because I am the only one that has Yaites in my name. But there's a Fred Yates. He always got the Cowboys in his mouth, and he's a Cleveland Brown fan. How are you always talking about the Cowboys and you in a whole different division? Just like you, Eastside Hero. How are you always talking about us and you in a whole different division? You're in a whole different conference. Like you're in the AFC. You're in the NFC, and you're talking about the Cowboys all the time? Oh, man. That means you're a lover on the low. That's your second favorite team. Just like I told Fred and these other guys. When you talk about Cowboys so much, that means you like them. And that's just keeping it real. Like, I will never talk about the Texans. I give y'all props. I like Deshaun Watson, but I'll never talk about the Texans. Ever. If the Texans ever have a show, somebody does a show, I'm not jumping in the Texans thing and saying, hey, Texans suck, because I don't worry about y'all because y'all ain't nobody. I don't worry about no other teams because y'all ain't nobody. Y'all worry about us because we're the Cowboys. And like I said, whether you love them or hate them, we're a beast. Yeah, I'm selling you because you still on this feed. But as I said before, we're going to see what's going to happen this Sunday. Make sure you tune in. I believe we're going to have our watch party this Sunday. Sorry we didn't have it last week. We had a little bit of an internet issue. So I definitely apologize about that we weren't able to have our watch party. I hated it. Maybe that's the reason why we lost, because we're 10-3 in our watch party. So make sure you tune in this Sunday for our watch party. Big Game James, producer G Voltron will be getting it in, doing our commentary. Get him, all that. We better get a lot of get him. And then possibly tomorrow we might talk more in depth because, like I said, I'm at work. You know, I feel like I can't go hard like I want because somebody walk in and be like, what the hell you doing? Who are you talking to? You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to look like that. But we'll try to dabble in probably tomorrow, get some more gut check. I'll talk more about gut check because this game isn't a gut check, but it's still what we going to do? What kind of mentality are we going to bring Sunday? Are we going to bring this killer mentality? Because at the end of the day, we need to have this dog killer mentality. And maybe some of the guys have it. I know, like Ezekiel Elliott and Dak and those, I know they have it. But it has to be a collective thing. We have to go in there, wherever we play and whoever we play, we are going to dominate you. And sometimes I don't like that because I don't feel it when we come and playing games. Like when we got on that field about Green Bay, I was ready. And it was just like one mistake and you just feel like, here we go again. And that's the problem with our team. We have a few mistakes and we already like, here we go again, because we've seen it too much. And that's why I say things about Garrett. I don't advocate he's a terrible coach. I don't advocate you just fire him. But when you see these things constantly, year in and year out, these same things that happen year in and year out, it's frustrating because guess what? Once again, we got too much daggone talent on this damn team to be struggling with anybody. This is a team that can take it all. But we ain't going to take it all if we keep on doing the same things we've been doing from years past. It's got to be consistent. And to me, we are consistently inconsistent, and we have to get that together. Or guess what? We're going to be sitting at home again this year. And that's just reality. For real. And I don't want to have to deal with that any longer. And guess what? If that happens, you already know what better happen. But I'm not going to look too far ahead. I'm just saying, let's get these Jets. Let's blow these boys out. Let's not play around with them. Let's play sound football. Can we play some mistake-free football? Can we not have 11 or 12 penalties this game against a sloppy team? Can we not play sloppy like them? Can we not have ill-advised turnovers? Can we not do bad coaching management again? Can we clean it up? That's the biggest thing. We need to clean it up. We can't have these same holding penalties, 20-yard game, holding, 30-yard game, personal foul, clipping. You know what I'm saying? Got to get that tightened up, Jason Garrett, and get that team tightened up so we can try to go where we haven't been in over 20 years. Okay? Because I'm tired of it. So, that was my little thoughts of the day. Maybe a rant. I don't know. But all I know is this. We need to bring it every single week because every team that plays the Cowboys brings it because we're the Cowboys. You see Eastside Harold in here? It just proves the point. We're the Cowboys. He's a Texan, but he's in the Cowboys feed. You feel me? They all want to hate us. They all want us to lose. They all want us to just crumble. You know why? Because we've been running things for so long, and people just love to hate us. You feel me? So, Cowboys, let's bring it against these Jets. Let's not play around with these dudes. Let's kind of make a statement. Even though this team is bummy and they're 0-4, we still need to smack them. Because if we keep them in the game and we play it close, this is some more people talking that dumb trash about us. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who's been in the feed. Exactly. Just what you said, James Nooks. And when we're expected to win, we lose. And when we're not expected, that's our team. Like, our team is this. When we come into the season, everybody's talking about the Cowboys this, Cowboys that. What we going to do? We going to do this, we going to do that. We don't do it. Then when ain't nobody talking about us, guess what we do? So I'm not going to be surprised if we go ahead and blow out the Eagles. I'm not going to be surprised about that because I've seen it. I'm not even going to get geeked up because I already know we can beat the Eagles. We swept them last year. We had the same talent, maybe a few additions. So I'm not going to be geeked up because we beat the Eagles. We should beat the Eagles. What I'm going to get geeked up on is we play consistent all year and we get in these playoffs and do some of these playoffs. Because as I said before, to me, the measuring stick now with Garrett, and I'm not even trying to look ahead, is playoffs. Playoffs? That is my measuring stick with Jason Garrett. I don't care about the regular season because we got a good enough team to win 19 games. Minimum. I want to see these playoffs. And I'm not trying to get ahead of myself, but daggone it, this what needs to happen because I'm tired of seeing the same things happen year in and year out. 1 week up, next week down. 1 week up, next week down. Don't want to see it no more. Can we get some consistency, y'all? Let's go, Garrett. Get this team together, and let's do what we need to do this year. And shut up these fools, man. But anyway, I love y'all. Appreciate the support. Hey, like, subscribe our YouTube page, donate. We need donations too. You know what I'm saying? We can only keep on making this ride better with the donations. As I said before, we did a hell of a lot of traveling this year already. To Dallas, to Cali, all that good stuff. You feel me? And it's coming out my own pocket, baby. And I'm trying to give y'all the best coverage. So interviews, we got more interviews coming on the Cowboys experience. I got a couple interviews I might be locking up. Just talked to Kenny Gant not too long ago. We're trying to lock that down. So the grind is official over here, but we still need support. Dollars and cents. Like I said, as low as $1 or as high as 50. I don't care what you do, but support, and get us stronger and get us better so we can continue to give you even better content and better things as we grow and move forward. So shout out to everybody in the support. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, I feel you, James. Looks 10 years, man. 10 years. I mean, we all know he's the Marvin Lewis of the NFC. We know it. He's the Marvin Lewis of the NFC. And until he proves anything different, that's what everybody's going to look at. It's not our fault. Here's the thing. When I hear people say, oh, you always want to blame Garrett. You always want to blame Garrett. Don't want to say nothing about the players. You think we want to blame Garrett? Do you think we want to hate Garrett? Do you think we want to hate him? No, we don't want to hate him. We want him to succeed because if he succeeds, we're getting championships. But it ain't been happening. So that's why we hate him. He's the longest tenured coach since Tom Landry. Do you understand that? He is the longest tenured coach since Tom Landry. And what do we have to show for it? 3 NFC's titles? Okay. But we don't got Super Bowls. And at the end of the day, that's what you play for. You definitely want to win your division. And it looks all good in the record column and in the beautiful column of wins and losses. And you only have one losing season. But at the end of the day, this is about championships. And we ain't had one in a very long time. And we done had too much talent come through this daggone building not to be doing better than we are. So that's why we, fans, media, get frustrated because you have talent, but we underachieve, in my opinion. And as I said before, I don't want to hate you, Garrett. I don't want to hate you. I don't want to dislike you. I want to love you as a coach and see the prosperity. But when it's time and time again, the same thing, year in, year out, we start getting frustrated. And we don't want to see another year of us underachieving, having a damn good team. And guess what? We at home again. Tired of it. Get it together. Let's get this W and let's shut these fools up. Period. I mean, it's the truth. You feel me? Like, do you really think any of us want to hate Garrett? All you Garrett lovers? We don't want to hate Garrett. But after 10 years, come on, dog. How long we got to wait? How long do we have to see this fruitation or the fruits of the labor? How long we got to wait? Another 10 years and say, oh, it might be this year. It might be this year. We got a lot of talent. It might be this year. Or we're going to say the same things every year. Daggone it. I mean, are we scared to cut Garrett? I mean, I'm not hating on you, dog, but are we scared to fire Jason Garrett? As I said before, Mark Jackson was with them Golden State Warriors. He got them boys right, but he couldn't get them over the hump. You hire Steve Kerr, you get championships. It happened in Toronto. I can't remember the coach. What was his name? He's a pretty good coach. Black guy, pretty good coach. Coach like Doug Casey, something like that. 3-4 years have the Raptors in the playoffs every year with great records. First round losses. Fired, new coach, championship. Tony Dungy, great coach. Had great teams at Tampa. Playoffs damn near every year. Couldn't get over the hump. Finally said, hey man, you've been here too long. It's just the same thing. We ask you, Gruden comes, Super Bowl. Buck Showalter. My guy was telling me at work today, Buck Showalter, I don't even follow no baseball. He's telling me Buck Showalter would coach a team and then they would do terrible. Soon as they lose or they do uneven, as soon as he leaves, they go to a World Series. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes the voice gets deafening when you're not really winning what you're supposed to win. They're going to love you and they're still going to play hard because they got that respect for you. But in their mind, they're going to have doubt. I would. I played the game, I coached. And if my kids love me for 10 years, but hey, everybody kept on saying, well, Coach, we ain't getting to where we need to get to. Might need a different voice. So we're going to see. That's all I'm saying. Yeah, Dwayne Casey. Appreciate you. Dwayne Casey, thank you. What's up, Dan Bino? Eric Jones. Yes, and also people don't understand. When you play in the NFL, 1 year is like 5 years. Them is like dog years in the NFL because you know how the NFL is brutal and we can never know what's going to happen. That's why you got to win it now. You see these injuries, Amari Cooper's foot, Leo Collins back, Travis Frederick last year, Zach Martin's back, Tyron Smith is hurt, DeMarcus Lawrence is ailing. It's a hard game. So when you have the opportunity to win, you have to win because the next year you can say, oh, next year we're going to be good. But you know what? You can have 2-3 major injuries next year and then you ain't doing nothing. So when you have it, you have to win it now because you don't know what's going to happen tomorrow and you don't know what's going to happen next year and you don't know what player is going to be healthy because injuries change the part of the game and we've seen it time and time again. And injuries are unpredictable. In football, you know there's going to be hella injuries, and you rarely get through the season without big-time injuries. It's a rarity. You've been blessed by the football gods. So you got to take advantage of the time you have now. You can't wait till next year or the year after. You have to take it now because these guys, like you said, are on borrowed time. These contracts aren't forever. These contracts you think are 5-6 years, and the next 2 years they're complaining about money. So it's an influx of players moving back and forth contracts. So you have to win it when you have the time. And the time is now. I said before at the beginning of this year, this is a no excuse year. There's no excuses for the staff. None. No excuses. None. And I hate to bring up them Eagles, but Doug Peterson had the same problems in 2017, and they won. You feel me? So there ain't no daggone excuses in 2019 for these Dallas Cowboys, period, point blank. And we got to get it together, and we have to tighten up the ship, because if we're trying to go to the ship, got to tighten up the ship, period. All right? So, that's it for me. I'll talk to y'all soon. I love all y'all. I love the support. And once again, hey, you need a cell phone? You in the Columbus, Ohio area? And if you ain't even in Columbus, Ohio, straight up, even if you ain't in Columbus, Ohio, you trying to get a phone? I can send it. Now I can't run an application over the phone because it's out of state. But what I can do, if you do want to purchase a device and you're not in state, I can get it shipped to you. That's not a problem. But if you are in Columbus, Ohio, and you're trying to get these deals, because I'll be selling hella phones up in here. It's my store. I sell hella phones up in here. And, oh, man, we got them. Let me just show you right quick. Can I just show you? Because G be getting on me. Just look. I got phones. I got phones on deck, man. Look at that. I got phones on deck, man. You know what I'm saying? I got these phones on deck. Feel me? I got the phones on deck. So holler at your boy if you need a phone. But let's try to get this 6. Let's get this 6, man, and let's stop playing these games. But shout out to everybody. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. I'm out. We'll talk maybe in a day or two. Big Game James, Silver and Blue Nation, Producer G Voltron, to the top. Let's do it. Peace.